Hello, team owners of the USFL 16-team league. We're going to start with a quick Pacific report. I'm going to get this in and then to have a few quick important messages. Denver Gold, Ricky Carver will not be back with us. He's going to stay on the team in name only. I think I do have someone that's going to take that team. We'll go from there with Denver. They've got a pretty good set of keepers on their team. Look, guys, if you want somebody, you got to go out there and get them, and I'll cover more on that in a minute. Stephen Miller with the Oakland Invaders. Stephen Miller has Mayfield, Devontae Freeman, who may be a keeper, Hopkins, who's an obvious keeper. You guys got to set your keepers along the way. LA Express, El Briscoe, he's got Dalvin Cook, AJ Green, who may be back for a good year. A lot of these great wide receivers do have resurgence for another year or two after everybody thinks they're gone. So that'll be something to watch. He's got Watson, quarterback, and Foles. That's two really worthy keeper quarterbacks in this league. I'm not sure about Foles so much, but Watson surely is thought of highly. El Briscoe, he is in both leagues. He will probably do a couple of videos this year. He's a lot of fun. If you have not seen his stuff, you need to take a look at El Briscoe, befriend him, and check out his shows, especially when the season starts. Arizona, Kevin Perilou, he's in the 20-team league. He will be back. He has Damian Williams, who finished hot last year, Michael Thomas, who's great, wide receiver at New Orleans, and Gordon. He's got Gordon and Lockett, so he has potential 4 keepers. Remember, you can only keep 3 keepers. Darren Spencer said he was new to the ESPN format last year, came on strong toward the end. Darren, if you have any questions, let me know. Craig Christian. Craig was under the mentorship of Kyle Smith, USFL project president, and Craig's taken over the Boston team, and he is I think ready to go. Feel free to ask me any questions, Craig. Michael Summers looks like he's got it going on. He's going to be the man to beat out in the Atlantic there with Philadelphia Stars. And Jose Plaza has got his hand in a lot of fantasy leagues. Jose was there last year. He played in the 20-team league also. Jose, because you're in both leagues, you need to have a winning record in at least one of our leagues to keep the New Jersey Generals in both the 16 and the 20-team league. Bill Kellick with the Blitz. Bill Kellick with Houston. Kenneth Beatty. Kenneth Beatty's sitting quiet there. He already set his keepers back when I had 4 keepers, but Kenneth, we are going to 3 keepers, only 3 keepers in the league. So you can take another look at that. But thanks for setting your keepers. I think everyone needs to play around with the buttons. If you have a problem, you need to let me know. Look, it's going to be upon us as faster than you know. And if there's a guy out there you want, this a really top guy, you're not going to see him in the draft. I've said this before. You're not going to see him in the draft. So be ready for that. And Ian Brown, Ian, I'm on the team with Ian, the Oklahoma Outlaws. Oklahoma Outlaws do have a pretty good roster. I'm going to be helping Ian. There's not going to be any collusion going on here, but I'm going to be helping Ian along the way, helping him make decisions. Whoever he wants to play, I'm just going to help him make sure they're in the right position and such. Ian, don't worry. I'll be in touch with you. William Brackeen, last year's runner-up with the Memphis Showboats. I don't think you're going to have any questions for me, William. Please communicate with me if there's any issues or problems or concerns that you have. You said something about not really crazy about the Keeper League. Everyone, I encourage you, play with the buttons. J.C. Conger, he's new to the league. I think he's going to be capable. J.C. ask me questions anytime. Brian Tracy was in both leagues. Brian, you got to win in one league of the 2 leagues. I'm sorry, Brian is not in both leagues. He is just only in this league, focusing on this league. He is representing the 20-team league in that division. Eon Brown and I are representing the 20-team league in that division. We're the teams to beat. We put our target on ourselves. And then Jose Plaza is the one that's targeted since he's in the 20-team league. And then, of course, in the West, Kevin Perilou. Kevin Perilou is going to be kind of the assistant here in this, his assistant commissioner. Ask Kevin Perilou any questions, befriend Kevin. He will be glad to help you. He's been in the 20-team league since the inception. There are some different things. I don't doubt any of you can't play well in the league, here this year. I saw some great play from you guys last year. So, look, I've got my studio. I've been working on my studio here. I've got the 16-team flag. I've got the big flag. Look, if you want to try to make a video this year, us 50-year-old guys and such doing crazy things like this. But look, this is all to keep the USFL proud and going. We want people to just be excited that we're playing and that one of the USFL teams, albeit fantasy, is going to win championships, and something to look forward to each week. Get your mind off some of the NFL stuff and just imagine being in the USFL, it being live today. So thank all of you for being a part. Ask me any questions. I'm telling you guys, look, if you think it's worth keeping a guy who's definitely not a top 10 guy, you need to think long and hard about it, because it's a lot of strategy, a lot more strategy going into the draft than a typical draft, because you have players, and look, people are going to keep players. So a lot of these guys that you think you could get in the draft, you are not going to get them in all likelihood. Folks are going to keep those. And look, if anybody wants to ask any questions about the keepers, please do so. Ask me anything. No question is a dumb question. It's good to be working on a PC. I know people get really used to the phone, but the PC, if you have a personal computer that you can go to, I think you're going to be at a slight advantage to see more and research more. Not that you have to do that. And then voting. I'm going to try to have a couple polls this year. Please, guys, just go in there and vote. It's really easy. Look, have a great rest of the summer. Ask me any questions. There will be a few more videos prior to the season starting, and I'm looking for folks to do a video and have some fun with it. All right, thanks, guys.